Hello, we're going to continue with Navisworks. But first of all, I want you guys to look back at the presenting the model project we did when we created the views and the section view. We want to use this model to show how we can navigate around in Navisworks. So here's your 3D view. You should have this. Hope you don't. Let me know. I can email you a copy. This comes from the Elise Moss Rivet Architecture Workbook. Well, we should have this copy. So anyway, the first thing we want to do, let's just make another, let's go on our floor plan level 1. You remember this file, I hope so. So let's just go in here and do a camera view. And let's place a view, just make a view right here. And let's bring this out, and let's make this fine. Let's go shaded. Think that should work. Okay, now, what we want to do is we want to go back into our 3D view. We want to go to your add-ins tab. You have your add-ins. And then we like to go down to external tools. And you want to click the Navisworks button. And now here it creates an NWC file. And for now, I'm going to place mine on my desktop. You can place yours anywhere you like, but this is for now. So I'm going to save this here. I have one made, and yes, I do want to replace it. So now, we should have a Navisworks file created. So let's just minimize this. You can leave it open. And there's my Navisworks file. I'm going to open that up. Boy, busy desktop. I know. Okay. Now, geez, it's a long time here. Okay. So there we are. We're in Navisworks now. So what we want to do is we want to go in, and I want to show you how to navigate through this thing now, so we can see our kind of standards here. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you here basically is, as you can see, we can rotate around using the view cube. We can do the front view, we can do the top, and there's our home view. Now, we can also look at these modes the same as the Rivet. We can do a full rendered view. We didn't have a rendered view, so it won't show up. There's our shaded view. There's a wireframe. And then we'll have hidden line. The wireframe is just a mesh view. So we'll take this back for now to our shaded view. So now what I like to show you is here. Now, the reason why we made that last 3D view, I want to go here under the View tab and click here. Now, these are all of the views that we pulled from Rivet. We should have pulled these all out of Rivet. So let's just go look at the southeast, the 3D view. They're not showing up that well. Let me see if I can, yeah, that one's good. So you brought that one, the last one across, and that one's there. So all of our 3D views are there, which is good. So let's just take a quick switch back over to the Rivet view, and you can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the Rivet view, and those are our views. Well, that one didn't turn out either. Okay. Well, for some reason those didn't come across, but those two did, and that one did. That one did not. So no worries, we can fix that. So let's minimize this and let's go back into Navisworks. So here in Navisworks, um, like I said, if you want to go into these views, you can just click on one. So just for instance, I'm going to click on this view that we created last. And what we can do is we can go into our navigation bar and pick walk, and we can pull back. Whoop. So we went through the wall there. So we can just walk around here, just almost like a view, video game, basically. So we can just walk through here. Now another thing here, we have collision. So we want to turn collision on, and with collision on, you can't walk through walls. So let's pull it back here. If I turn collision off, we can walk straight through the wall. See? Now, let's go over here. Let's navigate over this way. Oh, do that. There. And then, you know, I showed you before, this is look around. Let's walk again. Now we have these options here as well. You can have third person, which is, we'll add a little avatar in here. If it shows up, there he is. So this little avatar in here. And I want to pan down. Let's move it forward. There. I mean, if you're a video game player, you'll get used to this right pretty fast. But I can always go back to that view if I get lost or anything. And then we're going to move on here. Let's go back to our 3D view. And we're back here. So now what I want to show you as well is what we have is our selection tree. Now I want to just collapse this. And what happens here is when you select something, it'll highlight here. See, there's your row. There are your windows. And they'll appear here. So if I pick on these windows, they'll pick up in my selection tree. Now you can hit it here, selection tree. Now you can select with this pointer, select the items. You can select everything here. And as you see in our selection tree, it'll just highlight the top thing on the browser here, showing that you have all selected. Then you can go here on the slide out, you select none. So now I want to go back here and show you, let's go back to our front view. Here we go, let's just do this here, this way, let's go front. And now I want to show you the basic pan tool. This is a window area tool. We can always pull that back with the grab the key, look around and walk. So let's walk again. And we can walk up to this building and get inside. We got a lot of ways we can get inside here. We can go use the selection bar, select this, and we can let's go here, selection. right here. We can hit hide, and there you are in the roof. You can select the roof and then hit hide, and we can actually go inside here. So those are just some basic functions, and I hope you have this file because we're going to need it. So I want to go back to my select, and I want to select none, and it'll bring everything back. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, guys. There you go, unhide all. So basically just go through the commands here. Now let's go down here, and what I want to show you also is how we can go here and we want to create viewpoints. So let's go back to that first view that with the interior view, this one right here. And we can go right here and we'll just say, we'll call this a viewpoint. We'll make this a viewpoint and we'll hit right here where it says save viewpoint. And we'll give this a name, we'll call it interior. And you can make as many of these as you like and hit enter. And so say if I go back to that 3D view and I want to hit that viewpoint, I just select it here and I'm back. Oh, yeah, I'm back to that view. So the viewpoints are very important. It helps you navigate through the model and see where you're going. So now, since we're in this viewpoint, let's go and find some more viewpoints. So what I want to do now is basically show you how to walk. Let's do some realism walking. So let's do the third person once again, and let's go back to the interior viewpoint. And then we can walk here. Let's just walk. Let's scroll around. We can back up. So just easily navigate through your model. I'm not sure if this was a good location. Yeah, this is good. We can go here and we can just walk through and say we can go here and we can stop at this one and let's make another viewpoint. And let's call this whatever room, let's say living room. I don't know where we are. We click living room, hit it enter, and then we can move on. And let's look around. And you can look here and there are some stairs now. So I want to show you with the stairs here. Very important. So let's walk here. Okay. We'll just do walk here. If you're a video game player, you can do this really well. Trust me. Now let's go to these stairs and let's have a look. Let's turn this way. And let's have a look down. Let's just do a look around. And there's stairs there. You can't really tell them. So now you want to go here. Up. Still walk. I want to turn flyaway third person. So I'm going to walk back. I want to pan over. Let's walk down these stairs. Now, here's something very important here. Now, we want to get this fall here. So we hit gravity. So gravity will allow us to drop down. So I should fall down these stairs now once I walk. There, see? Oh, should be going down. Well, we don't have a stair cut there, so In future models, we will have stairs cut. But anyway, these are some basic functions of the navigation. So let's go back to our 3D view. Uh, oh, phone's ringing. Hold on. Okay, sorry about the delay. Had a phone call. So let's go use our save viewpoints, and let's go back to the 3D view. Just want to show you something here. Another way to get inside this building here. So let's go to our home tab and let's click hide. Let's do hide. We can hide the roof. We can hide this, and let's hide that. So there's another way we can see inside our building by hiding elements with our selector. Okay. So now let's unhide all. And now another thing we can do is we can go back into our view, and this is one of my favorite tools. We can enable sectioning. Here we have the enable sectioning selected, and we can go planes, and then we have our current plane is plane 1, and these are our planes. So in plane 1, let's see, let me do this here if I remember this well. Bear with me, guys. Been a while. Okay. So let's go. Enable sectioning is enabled. Uh-oh, sorry. Enable sectioning. Let's go in this view right here. Actually, let's go back to our viewpoint. Let's zoom in. And we can go, there's our living room. So these are all our viewpoints that we saved. I'm gonna hit enable sectioning. And then I'm gonna hit plane. And I'm gonna hit top. And then we go here in our top view, and it's this little gizmo thingy. There we go, that's the gizmo. I call it gizmo. So this gizmo will come out, and so we're on a cut plane 2. So let's go, we're at the bottom, so let's go to the top. Let's pull this little gizmo. Oops. Sorry here. This can be a little tricky, I don't remember well. Let's work with it together. Alignment top, let's go bottom. This pulls it, you can pull it from the bottom here. Let's go to 1. Let's go bottom, there we go. Let's just go from the front now. There. So these little gizmos, I call it gizmo, and it allows you to be able to cut and section through this view. So let's go get another plane. We got a plane here, alignment. Let's go top. There you go. So that's the top. And let's go alignment bottom, and we'll see the bottom view. Shut this off. Top. Okay, there we go. Gotta kind of play around with this thing a little bit. So here is our cut plane, and this is our first level. So actually now we can go here, and we can actually create a viewpoint here of this. So let's save this viewpoint. Let's call this first level. want you to play around with these, create me a few viewpoints. So what we can instead do, we can go back to our living room, then we come back to this viewpoint that we created here. So let's take it up. Let's drag this guy up to our second level. And we can create another viewpoint here, but I'm not gonna. And then now we got this sectioning. There we go. Viewpoint. Enable sectioning. So the enable sectioning we selected, it goes back to the default regular view. So now what we have here, we have these cut planes. So let's go to plane 3. This is plane 3, which is the side view. So we can cut through the side of this guy. So what you do, you have to select the plane, and then like here's plane 6. It's always this one. So you go pull that guy out. So practice with these cut planes. And then let's go back to our default view. And another thing we have is enable sectioning planes. Let's go to box. So with the box, you have a box of the view. And you can drag and manipulate the box same way as the plane view. So these are just a few commands that we're going to work with our Navisworks navigation. These are basic things that we need to know. So like I said, let's go back to our 3D, our interior view. We know how to walk around here. We do a third person. Oh, what happened there? I don't know. There he is. And we can do a look around. Look this guy around, see? I don't know why I'm in the wall here. So we just go realism. I mean, if you're a video gamer, you can really do well with this. So let's go back to home view. I want to select none. Let's just hide this in there. We can walk in here now. So get the idea of what's going on here with the navigation tools. Now let's walk here again. So we go here, walk. Now, what I want to show, another thing we can do here is go to our review. Now, in this view, we can only do this in we can measure. Let's measure from the ceiling to, say, the floor. That's 3.7, 3.8 meters. And then we can also write text here. This is a test. And then hit OK. And then we can cloud things here. Now the only way we can do this, we have to save a viewpoint. So we go to viewpoint, we'll save viewpoint, and we'll put in there revisions. So let's go back to our interior view. Oh. That's interesting. Sorry guys, my Navisworks is a bit behind here. Oh, I put it in that view. My bad. Sorry. But anyway, this is just a brief walkthrough of navigation showing you how this works with a model. So let's go back to our 3D view, 3D view. I want to And then again, our selection button, we just select here a selection tree that's highlighting our basic roof. We can hide that roof, and we select that. We can unhide that all. We can hide everything, or we can go back here, unhide all. So that's a basic Navisworks uh, navigation uh, commands. So we'll move on later, but these are the basics, and practice with these. And hopefully you have this file. If you don't have it, email me, let me know. I'll send it to you. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.